This is the Broke But Cultured podcast.
Yes, the brokest podcast on the internet, but
we can pronounce words like Louis Vuitton.
And we serve our bitches quinoa.
This is my sorry for 2004. And I don't want to mess up no more this year. What was the rest?
How you gonna sing a song and you don't even know the rest of the song?
I don't know that one part.
I'm gonna take this one chance and make it real clear. I'm sorry
for May. I'm sorry for June. I'm sorry for July.
In case I don't tell you.
Okay, I don't.
August, September, October, November.
We'll skip that. Hey, everybody. This is Selena.
Yo, this is your girl, the incomparable KD, a.k.a. Kelly Daly.
And this is the Broke But Cultured podcast.
Shout out to this. This is the moment all you guys been waiting for.
I'm so excited. Yeah, I feel like you're talking very low.
Am I?
I think so.
I'm a very soft-spoken person. I'm sorry. Unless I get excited.
Well, you can't be soft-spoken right now.
I know.
You gotta speak loud.
I know. Gotta speak real loud in the mic, right?
So we're here.
Word up.
And we're here to talk to you guys about, random shit that we care about. Random shit that's going on in the world. Mostly random shit that don't matter. But it matters to us because we don't got nothing else to do. And yeah, so here we are.
Yo, let's get it.
Let's get it popping.
All right, so this is what we're going to get into first. It's called the value menu because we're giving it to you for the low. It's just all the random hot topics and shit that you guys love to talk about on social media. So first, we're going to talk about Taylor Swift. I would like to note that she's the devil.
I don't want to start off by cursing so much, but I know you guys want to hear a lot of fuckers and she's a bitch and she's a snake and I've never liked her since the moment she set foot on the celebrity earth. I think that she's a waste.
God damn, she's garbage.
I think that she should have. I don't understand why she has all these accolades. I don't understand why anybody has ever, liked any of her music. All of it's played. All of it's
her first album was kind of jiggy.
When
she was like still a country artist,
huh?
Like
when she was a country artist and still I didn't care. Yeah. All these bitches out here playing guitars think they can sing and can come out with albums. Like, that shit don't really fucking matter. And why is she so special? She's so plain. Like, okay.
You're hating.
Okay. So why are we talking about Taylor Swift? I am hate. You can call me hater.
Taylor Swift is garbage. Real shit. But
I have a disdain for her. Like, I feel like I just don't understand why anybody would ever make her famous. I feel like all y'all made her famous and now she pissing y'all off. And Beyonce don't listen to her no more, so all y'all don't care no more. So
Beyonce was homegirls. Oh yeah, she was homegirls with Taylor Swift. Yo, y'all homegirl Beyonce was homegirls with Taylor Swift. I remember her and like Jay-Z went to her house
to a party, but I think that was just for oh, we're good people because we hang out with Taylor Swift. Yeah. Like, Jay-Z's non-threatening still.
They
had to remind
Jay-Z's not threatening. He's no longer a drug dealer.
No, I feel like every
year
he
reminisces on his time in Marcy Projects.
Yeah, like white girls can trust me, so y'all can trust me too, kind of thing.
White girls can trust me.
So yeah, but why Taylor Swift is a topic. Go ahead.
Oh, speaking of Beyonce, Taylor Swift pretty much copied Queen Bee in her new video.
What the fuck
dumbass
video
she
about to do?
Dumb.
Delusion.
That's what the song is called? Delusion?
I don't know. That's what she is.
Shit.
Delusional.
Look what you made me do. That's what the fucking song is called.
Look what she did.
So far, again. So bad. Basically, she's talking about. So bad. It's terrible. It's a bad. Okay, so first, fuck talking about that song. Listen, she's mad because Kim Kardashian came through and defended the God GAWD Kanye West and leaked the audio because he was on the phone asking her for permission to put that line in Famous. I made that bitch famous.
Right.
I made that bitch famous. So she leaked the audio on Snapchat. And Taylor was like, yeah, cool. I'm down with that. And Kanye was like, okay. And then Taylor Swift looked salty. And then she went
Kanye's
and like.
in his white voice.
She like hidden.
Oh, let me not say that. I'm sorry. That's a problematic statement.
That is problematic.
I apologize. I'm sorry because that's the thing. Go ahead.
He was speaking not like a Chicago native. And I don't even know if that's problematic or whatever. But he was just speaking in his regular voice. But after that moment, Taylor Swift kind of just hid in a hole for like a long time. And now, I guess, in that hole, she had, I don't know, a tablet of some sort, and was writing out, look what you made me do. And now she's talking mad shit about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. She's throwing mad subliminals.
So
Kendrick subliminals.
Here's where I like have an issue, because now I have to sit here and like Kim Kardashian and hope Kim Kardashian like.
No, she on the chopping block right now too, my G.
She is on the chopping block because she's okay. So I'm not even going to give Kim Kardashian a chopping block to be chopped on, because she has been Kim Kardashian all her life. She has known nothing but wealth, but fame, but all of these things. Yes, she got more famous because of, the sex tape or whatever. But she has forever in her life been wealthy. So she don't have regular nigga problems. So she's not going to understand, Jeffree Star calling bitches niggas and black bitches is, derogatory or racist or whatever, or that, Jeffree Star in general is a racist, but we won't get on that.
Yeah.
Just, this is the one time I will, hope that Kim Kardashian is that bitch and can be shady and keep these snake emojis going, because I saw them little snakes that, in her promo for her
she had like mad snake rings or something like that.
Now
in her
she's
promo.
like, embracing the fact that she's a fucking snake. Who does that? She's a fucking weirdo.
She's trying to turn the tables.
Weirdo.
Like, she's trying to take what you guys set out to, like, defame her with, the snake emoji.
But how can you make that a good thing?
I mean,
no.
That's just her showing her ignorance. Like, she claims that she's like hip and cool and current. But like, if you're a snake, where I come from, if you're a snake, you're a fucking snake.
Also,
and that shit don't change.
She was throwing shots at Katy Perry.
Oh yeah, her and Katy Perry been having this back and forth.
White girl beef. But
funny. Then again, Katy Perry is also on the chopping block. So everyone that you're throwing shots at, no one can really side with you, because we don't give a fuck about them right now.
I mean, no.
I like Katy Perry.
The only reason that I am kind of that I want someone to, clap back is because of Kanye West. Even though Kanye West has his problems, even though Kanye West is, should disappear into a box and, reform into a new person, or the old Kanye, as he loves to say. I miss the old Kanye too. But I think that someone should, be some sort of, petty, because I love general pettiness, and get that bitch the fuck out of here, because fuck Taylor Swift. She's a weirdo.
Why do you think people still pledge loyalty to her?
Because they're weird.
That's it.
That's the only thing I can think of. Like, why do you still like Taylor Swift? Because you're weird. Because you have nothing else to do but be weird and like Taylor Swift. What do you do with your day? Listen to Taylor Swift. Be weird. Listen to more Taylor Swift. Be weirder.
Like, real shit. I get why people respect the artistry. Like, she does write.
I don't.
All of her music.
So I can write a song.
Is it going to be Taylor Swift level good?
It might be. All she do is talk about the niggas that she missed, or the niggas that hurt her feelings. Mad niggas hurt my feelings.
Really? Shout out.
All these bitches hurt my
feelings. I'm about to say, shout out to all your boyfriends.
All these bitches.
Shout out to all your past boyfriends.
First of all, I only had one boyfriend in my entire life. And we won't speak of that. Shout out to you, even though you hate me. You probably won't ever listen to this because you wish I was dead, but whatever.
I can't wait to get a boyfriend so I can shit on you niggas.
I can't wait till you get a boyfriend either, so you can shut the fuck up about niggas getting boyfriends.
I'll get a boyfriend and disappear.
I can't wait. You're going to disappear into a cocoon with your boyfriend and become a beautiful butterfly that you are, because you're your boyfriend. He's going to take you out on nice dates.
Whoa.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm okay. Mark's offering us food. He's very pleasant. He's such a wonderful host, such a wonderful engineer. Are you the engineer?
Today, yeah.
Oh, yay. Okay, cool. He's the engineer, and he's being dope. Shouts out to the homie Mark. He's providing us with these services. Shout out to Spaces Productions.
Cut fries that he just gave me and I just consumed.
Shout out to this entire situation, but we'll get more into that later. Let's go back into what?
Taylor Swift. How Taylor Swift is terrible. All right, so we're ending that. Taylor Swift is just garbage. Don't listen to her
Taylor
new
Swift
song.
has always been
Don't
garbage.
watch the
That's
video.
Never been a question.
She totally copied Formation. That was corny. She's from Pennsylvania. There's nothing southern about her. That shit is trash.
Okay, so I thought you were about to say something about Pennsylvania. I was like, Philly is in Pennsylvania. So
my daddy Pennsylvania. my mama Pennsylvania. You fix that pencil with that Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania. She is from Reading. You can't trust a bitch from Reading.
No, it was like my daddy. What was it? My daddy Minnesota. My mama North Dakota. You put that mayonnaise with that
Starbucks. I'm a Trump supporter.
I'm a Trump Starbucks with that mayonnaise makes a Trump supporter.
No,
she's a Trump supporter. I'm sure of it.
But after she did that You Belong With Me shit, and that was like a couple years ago, I kind of just fell off the train. She stole Michael Jackson's things. Shout out to Kid Fury.
Shout out to Kid Fury for always reminding us that she stole
Michael Jackson's things.
She stole Michael Jackson's
Definitely
things.
The year he died.
I hate her. I've never, you know how like you just have this energy, like a person just give you this negative energy.
Her vibes is like
her
all
vibes are just off. Like she's never been a woman I trusted, and I won't say you can't trust certain women, but we all know what we talking about.
She has that damsel in distress swag. Yeah, and everyone.
She's
out to get me.
You know what? Now I'm about to make a very problematic statement. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all can fight me, each and every one of y'all. She is right now for me the Jon Snow of the music industry, because somebody's always saving her ass and then regretting it at the end of the day because they die. You don't know that reference.
I don't know
you don't watch
what any of that means.
But niggas know what I'm talking about.
Shout out to all you niggas that know
it
about
made
Game
sense.
Of Thrones. I hope so.
It made sense. Shout out to the Game of Thrones finale coming up, but we won't. You're not a Game of Thrones fan. I don't want to stand here, so you know. Oh, he just gave her a little pit of fries. That's so cute.
Right? Anyway,
don't eat. Even though he just gave this plate of fries.
Taylor Swift is garbage.
Taylor Swift is other than garbage. We just went off on
Kanye when he was drunk off the Henny the first time. Taylor Swift is garbage, and she stole Beyonce's things too.
She stole Beyonce's
Single Ladies was the greatest video of that year.
Everybody knew the fucking iconic. Video. What was the?
And then she stole Beyonce's things again.
What video was up against Single Ladies?
You Belong With Me. It was a good video, but I don't.
What was she doing? Had a guitar singing.
She was like, oh my God. It was like, the girl next door type of story. Like, I'm a geeky girl trying to get the attention of this handsome jock.
How many
and I'm
times
sitting on the bleachers.
Avril Lavigne did the same thing, and y'all never gave her props.
What, Skater Boy?
No, and fucking what was the other song? I'm with you. I'm with you. And
wasn't she just walking through an alley in that video?
It was a great song.
Wasn't niggas like moshing and shit in that video too? Am I lying? Did I make that up?
No, I think it was. I might be thinking about the cover itself. Like
you don't know nothing about
I don't know nothing. No, I do remember the Skater Boy video. Shut the fuck up. You don't know. You don't know
Skater
shit
Boy
about
video
Avril.
was clutch.
It was Skater Boy and what were the hits by Avril Lavigne? Skater Boy, I'm With You. It was another one that she did the exact same thing where it was like the girl next door kind of thing. Like I'm the geeky girl trying to get you away from the boy. That might have been Skater Boy.
Wasn't that Girlfriend?
Yes, Girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. Girlfriend. So yeah. So let's give Avril Lavigne her props before you give Taylor Swift her props. Y'all been over Avril Lavigne. She can sing too.
All right, let's talk about someone who's not garbage. Wait, we have to address that sideline shadiness from Miss Lauren.
Knickerbocker just gave her the
she's all right.
All right, but she gave you that high note at the end of I'm With You, so I'll,
She's no Haley Williams, but she'll do. Oh, that's we gotta talk about that later too. All right, we're gonna address that later. One Haley Williams and
shout out to Haley Williams. Let's not.
Lil Uzi. Matter of fact, we just address shit now. Lil Uzi Vert said
Haley Williams is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, pretty much of the generation.
Of course he did, because Lil Uzi Vert is dead with his friends.
Push me to the edge. On my head, yeah.
I don't trust people who think all their friends are dead and they still cool with them.
Yeah. Listen,
so
I mean, but that could be taken in two different ways, because on one hand, he could be talking about, I don't give a fuck.
The money.
All my friends the money. Like, all my friends are dead, meaning dead presidents. So I don't give a fuck if you push me out your life or not. I still got money.
Isn't that still, either way, it's still depressing. And I since we're talking about Lil Uzi Vert, and I know you were going to talk about Haley Williams, but let's just address this right now. Mm-hmm. Song of the summer. Bodak Yellow, of course, is Song of the Summer. Let's all agree.
Bodak Yellow is Song of the Summer.
Yes.
People will argue with you and say Wild Thoughts, but Bodak Yellow.
Okay, they will.
Think, personally.
So,
and I do not have poor taste.
So since you mentioned Wild Thoughts, mm-hmm. I feel myself personally, mm-hmm. Just me, myself, and I. Mm-hmm. I feel like since Wild Thoughts and Bodak Yellow came out, we've pushed Lil Uzi Vert's song to the edge, and now that song is dead.
I don't think so. I think Exo Tour Life is the song of the year.
Okay, let's get into this. Why?
It's super catchy.
It's super
catchy.
You back to so it's Bodak Yellow.
Right, but I don't really know the words. I personally don't know the words to Bodak Yellow. I know a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But I think Bodak Yellow is catchy, but it's not nothing we weren't exposed to before. You know what I'm saying? Because of
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Kodak Black song. No Flocking. It's pretty much the same. I think Bodak Yellow is better than No Flocking. It's catchier, but I think we've heard the song before, and even when you throw it on, it's just like, this sounds familiar. And I was like, oh shit, it's No Flocking.
Kelly, I didn't know that No Flocking existed until you told me about it, and that was after.
Most people do though.
So no, who are these people that you speak of? I don't know none of these people.
Niggas that like Kodak Black, and you know it's a lot of them, even though he's super fucking problematic.
Nobody likes. I don't want to talk about Kodak Black. What I really want to talk about is how my issue with EXO Tour Life is the fact that little kids are singing about all their friends are dead. And that's sad. And how even if you are talking about, okay, I got money, I don't need you, so push me to the edge, I don't know. It doesn't feel good for the culture. I feel like we're all on this Molly Percocet era where we can just get high and have money and then we're okay. Where we have songs like Bodak Yellow, which are talking about, women empowerment and getting these bitches out of here and stealing niggas' babies' daddies and telling these niggas to pay. Yeah, exactly. Like, it really shows you, I feel like Cardi B is out here, giving bitches the word. Like, hey, you don't have to fuck for free. Bitches don't fuck for free anyway. But since bitches don't fuck for free anyway, you might as well get these niggas for everything they got.
But I think bitches have been telling us that.
What is EXO Tour Life
problematic? Let me not call women bitches and I'm a woman. It's supposed to be a show about women empowerment.
This is not a show about women empowerment.
I'm trying to empower and uplift the ladies.
I'm not, okay, let me not say, for all you people who out here who thinking, Selena's not out here for bitches. First of all, I'm out here loving these bitches. Second of all, I am a feminist and I feel like I can take my power as a woman.
You got the female sign tatted on your arm. I'm a feminist.
I can take that word. I can take the word bitch and use it. I'm reclaiming it, okay? I'm reclaiming the word bitch. So these bitches is out here, really listening to the gospel of Cardi B, learning something, whereas not Bodak Yellow.
Our Lord and Savior Cardi B.
Our Lord and Savior Cardi B. Cardi B for president.
I don't know why they didn't make Cardi B president.
I don't know why they didn't make Cardi B president either. That was been the most rational decision.
I said that before Bodak Yellow.
Listen, she's been out here teaching you. She's like levels where she should be on like Super Soul with Oprah type. Like we need to start having conversations about why Cardi B is more important. But besides the point, that is near here or there. We're talking about how EXO Tour Life does nothing for the people. What does EXO Tour Life do for you?
I feel like it takes you back to a place where you were in like high school. You know how you on
that
emo-ass phase in high school when you love Panic at the Disco's first album. If you like
I did, and I was also
you
sad. And
you love A Fever You Can't Sweat Out if you like EXO Tour Life.
Okay.
You love Green Day.
I did. I didn't love Green Day.
You love My Chemical Romance.
I didn't.
You love
I did love My Chemical Romance.
But if you like
I understand. Yeah, cool. All right, it does bring me back to a time where I thought about cutting my wrist. But who wants to be reminded of that? I just got out of therapy. I don't need to go back.
There was some good music back then. That was a good time.
That was a good time.
That was a good time.
It was also an emotional time, and I'm not as emotional as I was before. So what you're saying is that these kids are now experiencing, like, Lil Uzi Vert is their Panic at the Disco.
Right. I mean, like we just said, one of his idols is like Haley Williams. She does have an incredible singing voice, but I just think since the song is like super catchy and anyone can sing it and you can find yourself singing it. Same thing with Bodak Yellow, but I feel like Bodak Yellow came out later in the year. We hit that summer mark, so she's ringing in the clubs. EXO Tour Life is not going to ring off in the club. Like, you can listen to EXO Tour Life anywhere. Matter of fact, you probably could put on EXO Tour Life in the club and that shit probably would go
It would go off in the club. I can only imagine, people going off for Lil Uzi Vert because niggas love Lil Uzi Vert anyway. But I just think that because of Wild Thoughts, and, Rihanna being naked, and, Bodak Yellow, Cardi B out here teaching women how to be them best selves. Where really do you lie, Lil Uzi Vert? And then his album came up. We'll get into that later.
But I feel like even the instrumental for EXO Tour Life is really good.
It is.
It's fantastic.
All right, but Bodak Yellow's...
It's good, but I don't think the instrumental is like, oh my God. Like, it don't make me like... You know what I'm saying?
You don't dance. So
I do dance.
When do you dance?
I pull up my pants and do the rock away from time to time. I do.
Okay. So you would rather nod your head to EXO Tour Life than Bodak Yellow?
Yo, yeah. Like, I just like the song.
Kelly, oh my God. You need a hug. That's what you're telling me right now.
Maybe.
I'm
just saying.
All right.
Anyway. Next. All right. So, I heard about it yesterday, but it's been unveiled that Aaliyah is going to have a MAC collection.
Hey,
it's
that's
going to be
awesome.
dope. I think it's going to be filled with a whole bunch of dark colors.
Yeah.
They say it's going to come out in the summer of 2018. I think it should come out in fall.
Yeah, it would be better in the fall. Yeah. Because Aaliyah was all about, making her eyes pop. That really dark lipstick and, just it was like really like if it was dramatic, it wasn't that dramatic. It was still very natural. So I'm excited to see what MAC collection do with this. And the people that hold Aaliyah estate don't play that shit. So they're gonna make sure every I is dotted and every T is crossed.
Yeah. I just think when you think of Aaliyah, you think of like sexy and cool and just like super mysterious.
So
I feel like those colors for the summer. Let me rephrase that because I don't even know what the palette's going to look like. Mm-hmm. But those colors, when it comes to mine, I'm thinking like deep purples and like blacks and like.
When did the Selena MAC collection come out?
It came out didn't it come out like a couple months ago? I feel like it came out like the top of this year. It sold out like super quick.
Yeah, it did. I know that, but I'm talking about like I'm trying to figure like whether they like coordinated with with
Selena's estate.
Yeah. No. I know they had to have coordinated with Selena estate. I'm talking more so like what Selena was known for, like those bright red colors. She wasn't really known again for really dramatic lips, really dramatic makeup. She was very natural. Because first of all, let me just tell y'all just started this contouring and foundation and all that shit. Bitches wasn't out here doing all that before. So when I'm thinking of Aaliyah, I'm thinking like you just gonna give me like a simple lip and some dark eyeshadow and maybe a bomb ass concealer.
Probably. Yeah. Have you ever peeped Aaliyah with like out makeup, right?
Yeah.
And her
beautiful.
face just she's still beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's like beautiful plain.
Yeah.
But her face just looks like
like a regular
roundaway girl.
Yeah.
Like she's still good looking.
Yeah.
But when she's like all dialed up, it's just like definitely like I think she had like an orange lip a couple times, especially like
when she was in Revolution. We need a revolution. We need a
revolution. Yeah, orange lip and
what Revolution?
What color were her lips in the More Than the Woman video? Like that whole video was kind of warm, like oranges with black and stuff like that. The whole theme of the self-titled album was like red and like she did deep citrus looking colors. Yeah.
She in Rock the Boat video she did nudes. That first of all, can I just say that was the most beautiful makeup I've ever seen on a person. Aaliyah's looks so. Rewatch the Rock. Can you even watch Aaliyah's videos?
Yeah, you can watch the videos.
Okay, I didn't know whether they like.
Yeah, I don't think they're official, but I know they're definitely uploaded to YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, she had that popping ass, that lip gloss on in the Rock the Boat video.
Yo,
the lip gloss, like in the old school lip gloss, that red ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it looked like she had that on.
Yeah, exactly.
But like perfectly.
It was her lips were perfect. I think that was a moment that I knew I was gay. When I looked at her and I was like, yo, she's literally the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my entire life. And I wanted to be her and I wanted to be near her all at the same time.
Right. She's like one of the dopest entities that I've ever witnessed in my fucking life.
Rewatch the Rock the Boat video. Look at that woman's makeup. All y'all bitches try to do it. None of y'all going to succeed.
Right. And definitely, if y'all going to do this MAC collection, do it right.
Do it right.
Justice.
Yeah, please, MAC. I don't think they would do Aaliyah dirty, though, because first of all.
There's a lot of shit that's been coming out. I just copped the tea. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say where it's from because that's shady. I just copped the tea, and it was historically incorrect. Like, they had images from the self-titled era, the Aaliyah era, but they said the tour was in 95. And I was like, Aaliyah wasn't really, like, dressing like this in 95. She was still on her baggy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was still, like,
you were
age ain't nothing but a number. Like, yo, I'm thinking Aaliyah... with Biggie in a One Word Chance video, you feel what I'm saying?
So is Aaliyah's people, are they involved in this?
Yeah, they should be.
Okay, because
especially if it's such a big project like this.
Yeah, I think that when the stuff that we've seen that's like been branded with Aaliyah, has nothing to do with her actual brand. So people are going to not be as careful about how they treat it, and people who pay attention to detail, i.e. you, about those things. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be dope. I think it's going to be really exciting. I wish I wore makeup because I would definitely buy some just to support, but I cannot do anything but a simple eyeliner and some lip So yeah, if anybody wants to help me, but I'm not buying that shit. I got other shit to buy. I can buy.
You're not buying that Aaliyah shit. You got to support. I mean, it's going to sell out.
It's going to sell out.
You might not be able to buy it by default. Like even if you have the bread on you.
No, but I'm just talking about makeup in general. Like I'm not buying makeup. I cannot invest my hard-earned money into trying to do my y'all. Okay, so think. It's because it stresses me out. Because okay, so I'm a very simple kind of girl. I have a bald head. And I don't wear makeup. So I'm plain Jane. Like, I don't do anything in the morning. I literally wake up, brush my teeth, take a shower, wash my face, and go along with my day. It takes me a good 20 minutes, and that includes between me waking up and getting out of my bed to being fully dressed. Takes me 20 minutes to do all of these things. Y'all be taking 20 minutes just to fucking contour y'all cheeks and y'all nose. So I don't know why y'all how y'all have found the time to dedicate to that. Because like I said, this is new to me. It has only come up in the last maybe 5 or 6 years. Like this, everybody has to be dolled up every day. But shout out to y'all because I don't got that goddamn time. Okay, a nigga be sleep.
I need my beauty rest.
I need my beauty. Look, I am beautiful just the way God made me. Thank you. So. And if any of y'all got anything to say about that, check the bitches I done had. So, let me not be like that. That's weird. I got so hostile so quickly. I don't know why.
I don't know. Anyway, shout out to Aaliyah and her estate and her awesomeness. Do her justice. Next, we just need the music to come out. We definitely need that. That's going to take me.
What music?
Her music. Her music is not really available anywhere.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dua Lipa music. I'm like, no, don't do that to her.
She's not Tupacing the shit up.
I was please don't do another Drake where he dedicated a whole album and had in the background.
That song was hard. All right.
He was crying.
That song was so hard.
He cried the whole time out in the studio.
What was the name of that song?
I don't know. I don't think I ever listened to it for real.
That song was so hard.
Doesn't he have a small tattoo?
Enough Said. That's the name of the song. Enough Said was hard. But I think, didn't he get almost sued for that or some shit? They was mad about that.
Probably, because
I think Missy and Timbaland were mad about that too.
Probably because he's weird and he didn't ask them to be involved.
An obsession with
how do you have a small obsession with Leah and you never knew her? Like,
he likes what he likes. Okay. Poor Aubrey. I mean, I have my qualms with Aubrey.
I wish I was rich, so I
that's
could
for
just
another episode.
Like what I liked to an extreme level. Go ahead.
All right, so this Mayweather versus McGregor fight. Do we give a fuck about that?
I do, even though I'm not watching it. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I do only because Conor McGregor, is that his Conor McGregor?
Yeah, Conor.
He's weird, like most folk.
Is he weird?
He had a hard penis during the promo part, the promo thing where he was yelling.
He was yelling at Floyd Mayweather
with a hard penis. And I didn't get it.
I don't understand
Why
boxing.
Are you in his face
Why is this man yelling at this other man with his hard penis?
I was really confused by that whole thing, and everybody was just letting it happen, and nobody was like, "Yo, McGregor, your dick is fully erect." I'm sure. So, because I'm pretty sure his bulge is not that big. So it was protruding out so much. It was your dick is hard while you're yelling at this man. So you like to yell at.
I mean,
men.
He said that he would give that hard dick to all his female black fans.
And I'm sure
with that mediocre ass air stroke, that bro stroke that he gave on stage. He can't dance. He can't dance by default.
I don't mind Gregor.
I mean, unless it's
McGregor. I don't
never
mind.
I was gonna say some Riverdance shit.
If it wasn't for the fact that he's been hit in the head so many times, he would be more attractive because he's actually an attractive man.
Yeah, he's Mr. GQ himself. He's super stylish. I do follow him on IG. I appreciate his style definitely.
He can dress. He wears tight pants.
But he got that cauliflower ear.
Yeah, that
cauliflower ear just ruins it. The deal cannot be sealed with that nut ass cauliflower ear. Both of them.
And he also has a family, and that kind of turned me off immediately. I thought that he was living recklessly.
His son looks like him,
and he takes care of his son. Who wants a fighter that takes care of his family? Come on.
Floyd Mayweather takes care of his kids.
He takes care of his kids, but he don't see them.
I thought you was about to ask me. He takes care of his kids. I thought you were about to ask me that as a question.
He got too much money not to take care of his kids.
I know.
I would
give him your kids with that much money.
You
just lazy or something. I don't know. You just real negligent.
No,
you got mad money.
Yeah,
you don't take care of your kids.
If you out here with millions and millions, you get paid $100 million a fight, and you still not here taking care of your kids. That's the most selfish shit in the world. That's selfish.
Dad Hall of Fame.
Oh my God! You're worse than Daddy wasn't there. You might as well just deface yourself off.
Daddy wasn't there
to take you to the fair or to change your underwear. Listen, he wasn't out here changing no fucking diapers. He wasn't fucking there, but he got the money to not be there. Right. So, you know, that makes a hell of a difference when you have the money to not be there. Correct. Even though, so all the dads out there, money is not a substitute for being a father, being your child's life, okay? That was just my PSA. As you can tell.
The more you know. The more you know.
I'm always asking people whether they have fathers because my dad wasn't there.
People gonna think you mad jelly. Like eventually.
I'm just really curious about whether people have fathers because I want to know what that relationship was like. Like I had a fulfilled childhood because I had other people, you know, come into my like even though
you had figures that
right.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Take the place of that absence.
Right, exactly. But you know, it's nothing like, you know, I guess being daddy's girl or knowing that, oh, I have a dad, I can call him. Like, you know, I wish, like, you know, when you're mad at your mom and you're like, damn, I wish I could call my dad, but he's not there. The only person I have is my mom. So I guess I'm just salty.
You're screwed.
Yeah. Like, granted, shout out to my mom. She, you know, she was the shit and I'm a great person because of her. So, you know, but I'm very curious when people come around, I'm like, yo, like that's usually the third question. Like, hey, what's your name? What's your sign? Did you have a dad? So,
requirement.
That's not like a requirement to be in my life. It's just like, oh, these are the things I'm the most curious about. I want to know your name. I can get a lot from that because then I can know what to call you by. Your sign, I could just assume and judge you based off of that. And then whether you have a dad, I can tell whether you're broken emotionally.
That don't really mean nothing.
Well,
I mean, historically, yes, people are going to say, like, oh my God, if it's not a father in the household, this person might be a serial killer or something.
Not like that, but like, you know, I cried probably a little bit more because my dad wasn't there. So I just want to know, do you cry as much as I do?
It's that empty feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That emptiness.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm not empty. I'm chilling. I don't think I'm out here with like mad daddy issues. I got over that. Me and my therapist like squared that right up. In session 4.
She definitely chilling. And guess what else she's not doing? Watching this nut ass fight. Because we'll be here recording this episode while this fight is happening. So by the time you hear it, it's over. And somebody got knocked the fuck out. So here's what it is.
I think Floyd is going to win. I do.
You do?
I think Floyd is going to win. Because we're boxing and McGregor is a kicker. AKA
he's a kicker. He's an MMA fighter. He's a kicker.
So
he has those kicking dealies.
Yeah, he's one of those. He kicks. So you know you can't kick in this fight. So you have to like use your hands a lot more. And apparently there's some statistics about his arms not being long enough. And I heard something about him not being able to do it. So I believe him.
Well, shout out to young MMA. Shout out to that nigga.
Shout out to that nigga who's probably gonna get his ass whooped tonight.
Maybe.
So, shout to
Let's see.
Man. Yeah,
he's problematic. People, I'm still on the fence of whether he's racist or not.
I don't think he's racist. I think that he would have sexual relations with black women. Yeah. But that's also can be problematic because men of Caucasian
descent. White men.
It's okay. I'm trying to find words other than white because I feel like
Anglo-Saxon.
Of European descent.
He's Irish. He is European. He's Irish.
He's European.
Like straight from there.
He's a very European man, and Europeans are known to take over and conquer things. So,
just got deep.
Well, I don't want to get deep. We're not that type of. Well, we are, but
we are the type of podcast.
We're keeping it light. We're keeping it light.
We're keeping it light. This is the pilot, y'all. We're keeping it light.
It's the pilot. We're keeping it light. But yeah, I think that Conor McGregor is the type of guy who would, come up to a Shaniqua and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Shout out to Shaniqua.
With her door knockers.
With
her door knocker. Yo, he would definitely come up to a Shaniqua with her door knockers. And he would be like, yo, what's up with you? But not like that. He'd be like, in Irish accent, yo, what's up with you?
In Irish accent. Yo, what's up? I thought you were about to say in Irish. In Irish, she's going to say that.
Don't Irish people speak English just with accents?
Oh my God, no.
His very erect penis.
I just got flashed a picture of Conor McGregor's penis on Scar for Life.
I don't understand why his penis is out. I don't know why he's so comfortable with his penis being out.
Isn't it like Gaelic what they speak?
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna do further research on that. But
I need to read more.
I
need to read more. That is clear. I think I know what you're talking about, but I also thought that was just a font. So,
either way, it's all right. That's
so
hilarious.
Is that it? Oh no, that's not it. Fuck McGregor. Oh no!
Shout out to him and his future relationship with Shaniqua.
He's gonna cheat on her. He's gonna cheat on Kate with Shaniqua.
Drop that cake. Get yourself a Shaniqua.
Get yourself a Shaniqua.
And stop playing.
All right. He's gonna get her bonnet for her.
So speaking of upcoming events, there's a bunch of concerts happening in Philly.
Hey, I'm so excited. In Philly or just in general?
In Philly.
Oh.
In Philly. I mean, a lot of people are going on tour, but there's a lot of them coming to Philly. And they're all like in September, October, and November.
Who are you excited to see?
Yo, I'm excited to see if I can see them because the way the pockets are set up.
Niggas is poor. That's why we're broke but cultured.
Shout out to that. Action Bronson is coming here.
Hey, that's nice.
The queen, the goddess, the one and only, your fave can never. Brandy is coming to the TLA. Yo, Brandy is going to be at the TLA. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
I just really do not understand why you're excited over Brandy. I don't get it. I let Brandy go a long time ago. I let Brandy go when she stopped doing Moesha.
Yo, let's start from number one. Fuck y'all. Number two, Brandy's amazing.
You and my friend, what is that young man's name? Oh my God, never mind. I don't even want to try. Go ahead.
You forgot your friend. You don't got no friends.
Push
me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
I have like a solid 10 friends. Okay, so I'm good with the amount of friends.
Flossy Posse.
I got the Flossy Posse.
Y'all the Flossy Posse.
Shout out the girls trip. Yo, they made mad money. Black women rock. Posse. Black girls rock.
Every single last one of them.
Oh, we can't get in the Black Girls. I didn't watch it. So
Black Girls Rock. Oh, no. Yeah, Brandy is amazing. Like, I don't understand where did all the Brandy slander come from?
When she killed that person?
She didn't kill that person.
Who killed them?
A car. And they died in a car accident. It was a collision which led to death.
Yes.
So she didn't directly hit that person. I feel like she was, I believe she was involved in a pileup. And like her, she might have been the last car.
I think that once Whitney Houston passed away, Brandy lost her mind. She lost her marbles. She gave up. And now we're just left with this. A person who wishes that Whitney Houston was still here, like we all do. Excuse me. And I'm over her. I just want her to go back to like not doing nothing because she ain't have a good album since Full Moon. Fight me.
Yo, I will fight you on that. Aphrodisiac was a good album.
Oh, all right, you're right. It was okay. It was okay. But Full
and
Moon
the last album she released was good.
With that fucking song with
What, Put It Down on It?
I'm gonna put it down on me, put it down on me, put it down on me.
I was about to say that album was called 211.
What?
And I don't think it is 211. The malt liquor.
What is 211?
I was about to say that was the last album Brandy released. The one with Put It Down on It. What the fuck is that?
I know, but that album was called 211?
I think it was called 211.
I really don't think the album was called 211. Do your Googles.
Do my Googles. That's my Google song.
Her Google song is whack.
It was called 211, yeah.
Why do you know so much Brandy information?
Because I love Brandy.
Why are you holding on?
I'm not holding on. Brandy can still sing her ass off, which a lot of people can't fucking do.
So
Brandy has cranked out mad hits that y'all don't give her credit for.
So
also, Brandy has released more solid shade. Love Monica. Brandy has released more solid albums than Monica, and a lot of people put them to put those two together. Yeah. Like it's just like, well, Monica's chill and Brandy always acting the ass, so Monica must be the better artist. That doesn't mean anything. Monica's a phenomenal singer. However, when it comes to the catalog, I don't think Monica's catalog has anything on Brandy's catalog at all. I don't think a lot of people's catalogs have anything on Brandy's catalog as far as singers, like back in the day, because who really was out back in the day? And I'm talking about like those teeny bopper type soul singers. Now, we're not talking about the big dogs. Now, we're not talking about like your mama's soul singers. We talking about Brandy, Monica caliber.
All right.
Because if you want to put Maya in there, shut the fuck up.
Why not put Maya in there? Wait, hold on. Why not put Maya in there? She had her first 3 albums were her.
Right. All right.
Hold on. No. Wait, you're not going to do Maya like that.
I'm not going to do Maya dirty because
I'll go back to a Maya album before I will go a Brandy album.
You crazy. Brandy's first album.
I'm not.
You would rather listen to every Maya album opposed to sitting up in my room?
I didn't. Okay. So I didn't say that I would rather listen to. I say that I would go back to a Maya album before I would a Brandy album. And I haven't gone back to a Brandy album since, I don't know. And I've had Spotify for a couple of years
That's
now.
because people think you look like her and you just have you have some sort of aversion to Brandy.
I do have some beef with her because people do say I look like her and I do not understand. And it was when I had braids. Back when I had hair, yes, people, I had hair at one point. For all of you who are ever curious, I had hair at one point, and I did have braids, and people said that I look like Brandy, and I didn't think that I look like her because I don't think that Brandy is that attractive. She's pretty, but I don't think that that's what I wanted to look like. Like, I would much rather look like someone else if you're going to compare me to an artist. Or I would rather just look like myself. Right, exactly. Also, Brandy is... Like I said, she's weird and she hates Monica for no reason.
No, I feel like they have. I don't.
They have underlying beef that Monica done prayed over and squashed.
But I feel like it's more of like an internet thing. Like I feel like if the internet wasn't so involved in like their relationship, it wouldn't have been that much.
But like Monica does, like an adult, you ignore it, just like you ignore the haters.
Because Monica knows she got them hands.
Because Monica knows she got them hands, and she be rolling up on I think it was Fresh Elena who said she be rolling up on her Bible.
Yo, Monica is holy sanctified. She will put the paws on you.
She will put the paws on you.
That's
real quick.
And she everybody friends, so she knows she got hella homegirls that's willing to come through and just throw down.
Basically, because where is Brandy from? Where is Brandy from?
Cali.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she was born. I know way more about Ray J, and I'm a stan.
Then you
for
know
Ray
the
J.
same information. They come from the same household.
Because I know more. So I know
Brandy was born. Her mama just had her in a cave, and Ray J was born in the sunny hills of California.
First off, save the God, Ray J. Okay, Ray J is the greatest.
Ray J is an American hero.
Ray J is an American hero. Okay, Ray J for president, actually. Ray J for vice. Okay, Cardi B for president. Ray J for vice, because he's been out here making terrible decisions, none of them being worse than the decisions that our president himself has been making. But he's always come out on top. Because how do Ray J look bad, but he still look like Ray J? Like he had music. Mm-hmm. He was in television, like scripted. He's been in reality television. He's kept himself alive for the last however long. At least all of my life.
We've come to a point in time where people associate Brandy as Ray J's sister, opposed to the other way around, as people associating Ray J as Brandy's brother.
But to
me, Ray J is still Brandy's brother.
Ain't that Brandy's brother? Straight from the east side, and that's how I ride. There's another one, Ray J. Tell him where you from. Land of women. No, okay. So don't think that I'm not trying to give Brandy her props, because like I said, Full Moon is up there for me. Even in top like maybe 100 albums. And top 100 albums is not a long list at all, because think about all the albums you like in real life.
You only really like 3 for real.
Yeah, like it'll get down there. So her being in the top 100 is actually pretty good for me. And her Full Moon being in the top 100 is, really good for me. But at the same time, that doesn't take away from the fact that Brandy gets on my nerves. I want,
why?
what I want for Brandy?
I don't understand.
But you know what I want for Brandy? I want Brandy to do what Monica is doing and then sitting down.
Lay low.
Lay low. Like, just do what you're doing. I didn't know that Brandy had a daughter. I know all about Monica kids.
I didn't know Monica has as many kids as she does.
And I'm not saying that you should put your personal business out there, but if you're going to put your business out there,
I know
or
Brandy
if you're
had a daughter, though. I definitely did.
Because you know everything about Brandy. You're trivia Brandy.
Brandy was the first Black Cinderella. Come on, dog.
She was. Like I said, I'm not giving her accolades.
Give her props,
like I'm giving her props. Look, I know the only Cinderella I acknowledge is the Black Cinderella. Okay, the multiracial Cinderella. Okay, greatest film of all time, hands down. Fight me. I'm going to say fight me a lot. So I don't really want to fight though, but I will. Have those hands if you need me to. But yeah, I'm not saying that Brandy isn't the god, but she don't act like it. She has enough to the point where she can sit down and like chill and be good and just be Brandy and only pop up and do events. Like she could be on Mariah Carey status. Real shit. Like she could have been there, but no, she decided to take it a whole nother route and be weird. So
I don't even think she's being weird. I feel like people are just over exaggerating.
I think Brandy. I think that you're still holding on to your your Brandy Barbie doll.
Also, Brandy had a Barbie. Come on, son.
You're holding on to your Brandy doll whole really tight.
Love in the morning, new day is dawning. It's me. That's poetry. My realizing my responsibilities. It's me. Y'all niggas don't got bars like that. Shout out to Brandy.
Well, we should.
Brandy's coming to the TLA, so I'm pretty excited about that. To cap that off. Also, no shade to Maya. We did drag Maya a little bit. Maya does have hits.
I didn't drag Maya. You dragged Maya. So
I dragged Maya a little bit.
Kelly.
Also, Aaliyah was around during that era, and Aaliyah had hits too. Her albums, AJ Number was good. 1 in a Million was definitely good.
But I personally think that Aaliyah had 2 albums?
3.
Okay, and all those albums were good. So
she had 3 albums, and she was on a lot of soundtracks, and she had a lot of feature songs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
she had a lot of content.
Yeah, she did have a lot of content.
She was a lot. Yo, Aaliyah died when she was 22.
That's it.
That's crazy.
A lot of these artists died when they super young. But that's another subject.
Back to Maya and how I wasn't slandering her name. Maya's a vegan out here living her best life.
Yeah.
She's still Asian? Maya is doing what she needs to do.
Is she in the United States of America right now?
I think so. She's out here teaching people how to be vegan.
Because I know she was over there getting it in Asia for a minute.
Yeah, she's still out here getting it. But I think that she's doing what Raspy is doing, just better.
Yeah.
Shout out to Red. Okay, so this is random. Random Raspy story. Well, kind of Raspy story, but not really. So Raspy's Instagram is like low-key whack, high-key whack. And
I was getting the same amount of likes as you.
Yeah.
And I went. You getting the same amount of likes as me.
Exactly. He's not, because he's not famous, because he's the same amount of likes as me. And I would troll him sometimes and just write angry comments on his thing. I would just be like, why are you still doing this? Why won't you give up? Only Asians like you. Just random things.
Did he ever respond to you?
No, he didn't. I think he blocked me though, because I don't think I follow him anymore.
Good, because I would have blocked your ass too.
It's
talk about Raspy like that. He was going through something.
He's not going. What is he going through?
He had a rough. He had some rough times. Let's not talk about Raspy. That's a different conversation for another day. Yo, I'll go off on... No, we can't go off on that B2K tangent. Never mind. That's a conversation for another day. ASAP Mob is also coming here.
Shout out to that. I know you're excited.
Shout out to the ASAP Mob. I've seen them on plenty of occasions. I might want to go to that too. Who else is coming out here? Kid Cudi is also coming out here. How do you feel about Young Cudi?
I haven't listened to a Kid Cudi album since Man on the Moon 2. Mm-hmm. I gave up on Kid Cudi when he started, really using drugs and then not using drugs. So my thing is, right, when artists in particular, use drugs, sometimes it makes their music better. And then when they stop using drugs, it makes their music not better. And I think that...
Like Mary J. Blige.
Exactly. Eminem.
Yeah.
Those people, granted, I'm happy that they're healthy. I did not see that Jay-Z thing. What is that? Like an incense holder?
It looks like a graffiti can. I mean, a spray paint can.
That is so cool. Sorry. But yeah, Eminem, who else? Kid Cudi. There we go. That's all I need. I think I haven't liked any Kid Cudi songs since Man on the Moon Part 2. I think I maybe listened to 3 of his songs on one of his albums. I don't know. How many albums does he have?
Hell of a bunch. I don't know, man. I feel like it's 5 though.
Let's see.
I feel like it's 5 or 6.
Spotify, Kid Cudi. How many albums does Kid Cudi have? All of his music on Spotify.
Could have wiki that shit.
Indicud. I didn't listen to that.
I love Indicud.
So
that's an amazing album.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I like Speed and Bullet.
6, 7.
7 too.
7. So he has 7 albums. I've only listened to... No, he has 6 albums. So Man on the Moon Part 2. Oh, Man on the Moon. There's Man on the Moon and there's the Deluxe. I don't know. One of these has 18 songs, one of these has 15 songs. Either way. I didn't listen to Indicud. I did not listen to Kid Cudi Presents Something Else. I didn't listen to Speed and Bullet to Heaven. And I didn't listen to Passion, Pain, and Demon Reigns. Demon Slaying.
Then you also had those albums that he made with Dr. Genius.
Who?
Dr. Genius.
Who's Dr. Genius?
He's a producer. Dr. Genius used to be married to Janae Aiko before she got with Big Sean.
He was that guy before.
Dr. Genius.
Yeah. Janae Aiko had a run with industry niggas though, so shout out to her for that. She kept her career going.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, she was like, listen, if I'm fucking, I'm gonna get a song out of it.
All right, bet.
No, that's not why she's out here fucking. She's fucking because it's her body, it's her choice.
Shout out to her. That's a very PC answer. I like that. She look good.
You know.
At the end of that, she look good.
Yeah.
You know anybody else is coming? Oh, Tyler the Creator is going on tour, but he's not coming here.
Okay. So this is the saddest story I ever heard. Because are we going to talk about Complexicon too?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that too. So Tyler Creator is like my spirit animal. I think it's because we both have a love for Pharrell that is beyond beyond words. And yeah, he's coming to New York. He's going to play in New York, and the show's probably going to be really fucking small, and it's probably going to sell out in 32 seconds. And I'm not going to go, and I'm never going to see him perform Boredom or fucking When the Flower Blooms or fucking Sometimes or all the songs that I like from the album that he just came out with. So yeah, it's a solemn moment.
Tell me more about how you sad. I feed off your sadness.
You feed off my sadness.
I know.
I'm really dead ass though.
I'm
I'm really sad. It hurts my heart to not be able to go to that. But I hope that I will be able to have enough money to care about what am I doing? Thinking about going on the website to make sure that I'm pushing the button before everybody else pushes the button to buy their ticket.
Right. Or get a bot.
What?
Get a bot.
What's a bot?
Get a ticket bot.
What's a ticket bot?
Little accessories that people have on their computer so they can just like bypass all the bullshit and grab all the shit first.
There is a company that
makes bots?
No. That this guy came up with. People are so innovative. You pay people to stand in line for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that a lot for sneakers. Do people still say? Oh yeah, people do still say.
I'm not paying no nigga to stand in line for me though. I don't got that type of money. So
I gotta pay for these expensive ass shoes.
Yeah, why am I paying you to stand in line for me?
The shoes that I'm probably gonna be
and
getting are like $220. So that
yeah, so fuck that. I mean, that would be a come up real quick. I wouldn't stand no fucking. I'm too impatient. I don't stand in line.
You might have to be there for a day and a half.
Yeah,
depending on what the product is.
Oh my god, people are probably sitting waiting for Tyler's tickets right now. I don't have that type of energy. Y'all kids, y'all got it.
I know. I still go to the venue and purchase tickets because it's cheaper. Do people still do that? Do a lot of people do that?
I don't. I don't leave my house, so unless I'm going to the actual event, I'll do everything online. Or unless I'm getting food, that's when I leave my house. Right now, I'm not at my house.
Those concerts are going to be amazing, though.
Yeah, no, Tyler's going to be awesome. He always gives a great show. We saw him a couple of years back, and that show was dope.
Yeah,
I've
seen him with Cudi. I've seen him.
I saw Cudi. I saw him all the time. I seen Tyler like 5 times.
And I seen him with Rocky, and it was dope. I saw him when
he got an inhaler, and he wasn't breathing. I was like, oh my God, can you breathe? And he was like, yeah, I can breathe now. Back to the song.
Yeah, I can breathe. Back to me standing on this giant alphabet block. It was a dope show. The Stay Shut Up was dope.
Complexicon.
Complexicon. I love how you just like merge it. Complexicon. It's coming along.
Oh, it's not called Complexicon?
No.
I like to say
that. That sounds like a transformer. Complexicon. Sounds like
It says Complexicon.
It sounds like a transformer that's like weird about its feelings.
But I pronounce
Complexicon.
I pronounce complex. That's how I pronounce. I don't pronounce it complex. I pronounce complex.
You can't. We know you cannot. So all right.
Get into it.
Let's get into it.
Get into it.
Say Omarion. Say Omarion for me.
Omarion.
Now.
Omarion. Like that's okay. So my thing is I have big lips. I have big teeth. I also have a large overbite.
No excuses. You're talking very well right now. How come you cannot pronounce Omarion?
Because I'm trying to enunciate so that way, the peeps can hear me. But when I'm talking about Omarion, either way you all know who the fuck I'm talking about. His name is Omarion.
Omarion.
It sounds so much better than
Omari.
Omari.
Now put that with Eon.
Omarion.
Yes. All right.
Omarion. That sounds so stupid. Omarion just sounds like, yo, like this nigga about to sing to me.
He is. That's his job.
Omarion sounds like the guy at Best Buy who's telling me about tech products.
Omarion.
Omarion. Like, Omarion can help you next. Whereas Omarion, go on.
He's going to help you with your new deep freezer or some shit. Exactly. Whatever you get at the back of Best Buy.
Exactly. Whereas Omarion about to, tell you about this. Dun, 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 dun. Could you be my girlfriend? Like, I would be his girlfriend with his name. If he
wasn't even his song. That was NSYNC. What? Never mind. All right. So Complex Con is happening in Long Beach. Complex Con is happening in Long Beach.
This is sick. Oh God. Complex Con. I don't like saying it like that either. All right. I like Complexicon.
Complexicon.
I like to make it complicated.
Complex Con is happening in Long Beach. It's going to be on.
God!
It's going to be November
Someone
4th
give me
through the
some
5th.
Money, please.
Headlining is NERD.
Hey,
they have coming in the rear. Gucci Mane. Pause. Gucci Mane, MIA, Young Thug, DJ Khaled, A-Track, Drum, Super Duper Kyle, No Name, Virgil Abloh is probably going to be on the 1s and 2s. If he shows up, he might have a release. He didn't show up to the Roots picnic, and I was kind of mad about that. The God, Jaden Smith. Yo, I like Jaden Smith now. It took me a while.
I don't understand why it took you so long.
I was Jaden Smith hater.
I
feel like he talks like he has some type of existential crisis, you ain't never been through nothing, nigga. Like, stop. Like,
because he has so much money, he doesn't have normal people problems. So now he has to, what are problems? And you know how deep that question is? Like, what are problems? Think about it. What are problems?
What are problems?
You have problems, so you can state what your problems are. But when you're a kid with no problems and you know people have problems, you're like, yo, what are problems? What is R? Like, who are we? Why are we here? What are the problems in which are affecting us? Why can problems affect us? Why can't we move out of our problems?
Strap on spelled backwards is no parts. Like shit like that. Exactly. Whoa, mind blowing, right?
Exactly. It was something else where he didn't discover it, but oh God, it was like a word spelled this way is that way. Fuck.
Strap on spelled backwards.
No, not that. No,
it was another one.
It was other things that Jaden Smith has pointed out to us. Like he said, I feel like he said something.
It's sand called sand because it's between the sea and the land.
Yes.
That.
I don't think that Jaden Smith said this, but I feel like that if he thought this, is the sea salty because sharks are crying?
Yo,
things like that. Where
it's just
like,
wild
whoa.
things that you have time to think about because you don't got no real problems.
Exactly.
Like
so
you got bread.
You have the money
to
to wear a Cartier earring on your locks, and you're just like, hey, I'm here to be here.
But on the other hand, those are the jokes. Like, you can't make people feel guilty because of the situation they were born in. So, I mean, I do appreciate how he does, like, think about the world. And he's also
the son of the greatest man on earth. And really, I don't even have to really speak much on that.
Shout out to the
for all of those who know me, y'all know how I feel about Will Smith. For any Will Smith slander, you can hit me up. We will talk about our social media later.
We can
definitely square up on Will Smith. I take none of that. I take none of the Will Smith slander, even though his last couple of movies were like, what? But we forgive him just because we forgive a lot of people for a lot of other shit. So, but yeah, about Complex Con, I do want to touch on this. This is important because NERD is making a comeback. Y'all have to understand, for us alt black kids, for us who felt different, for us who liked more than just niggas spitting that hard rap. Like, I didn't understand what rappers were talking about. I wasn't a gangster. I used to sit in the house and go to dance class. That was it. You know, so NERD really was a staple in my life. Like, when I say that, you know, they are the reason I love music, when you think of me, think of Backseat Love. This is the song by NERD. It's the first song on my favorite album, Fly or Die. Shout out to Fly or Die. It's the best album out there. But yeah, yo, it's so important that we realize that, you know, NERD started all this for us. That Pharrell is the God.
GAWD. God.
The God. Pharrell is that guy. He is an entity. He's timeless. He hasn't aged in years like Raphael Sadiq. Him and Raphael Sadiq just feed off the souls of, I don't know, Japanese children. So
you just pulled a group of children out your ass.
I did. I was trying to think of what would be, you know, who is excellent Japanese children. So, yeah,
Japanese excellence.
Japanese excellence. So shout out to Japanese excellence, and shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Complex Con for making this happen for me. I will definitely be willing to, at this point, sell my body to get a ticket to Long Beach, to get an Airbnb or a hotel, and to be able to go to both days. Also, I want to see MIA. I think
that'd be dope. I kind of want to see MIA too.
I've frequent MIA's albums, even though I don't listen to the whole thing, because sometimes she goes off on this like political thing, and I'm like, I get it, but I got my own shit going on because I'm black. So yeah, her beats are always awesome. I know she's gonna have a dope ass DJ. It's gonna be amazing balls.
It's gonna be like mad vendors and stuff there too. I know they're gonna have Nike there. I know since Virgil's there, he's probably gonna have some type of Off-White pop up. They're gonna have Adidas. They're gonna have.
It's gonna be basically
Concepts.
money.
They're gonna have Union. They're gonna have Human Made, Colette, RSVP Calorie. There's a lot of people gonna be there. Takashi Murakami. I
don't know what none of this shit is. You
just
like saying
creative
words.
Directors. I mean, people are familiar with Takashi Murakami, but they're not because he's an artist. Mm-hmm. But most of you probably know him from. No, he didn't do that. If Takashi Murakami did that Jay-Z spray paint can, if he did that Krylon can, I'll be impressed. Like, seriously. But most famously, he did the artwork for Kanye West's graduation album.
Oh, so that guy. Okay.
And he did.
Then say that guy. Don't say
on the Complex Con, like, social media flyer situation.
You know what you need to do for me? The
octopus situation on the bottom. That's by him.
I need you to make footnotes for me every time you speak about people that you know I don't know. Yeah. So be like, hey, something, something, something. The guy who did this or the girl who did this. You know?
Yeah.
That would be. Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of dope vendors, a lot of dope people. And like last year, they had exclusives. So there was only things that you could buy at Complex Con. And they had food trucks, like exclusive food trucks just lined up outside. So.
Kelly, I don't got no money.
It'll be dope. I mean, it's going to be dope. Shout out to Complex.
Shout out to Complex for doing that. Shout out for them make my NERD dreams come true. Even though
Complex is having a run this year. Yeah. Complex has like they have some good quality shows.
I
love Everyday Struggle.
Yeah, you love Everyday Struggle.
Shout out to Joe Budden.
He looks like fucking Jack Skellington when he smiles. So I don't trust him when he laughs. But yeah, whatever. Shout out to Joe Budden, I guess.
Hot Ones is good.
Hot Ones,
even though it's with like First We Feast, but I think they're still associated with Complex in some way. Because Sean Evans is a Complex anchor, so is what it is. They have a lot of dope stuff. Speaking of that, a lot of people had some dope albums released.
Did they?
Did it?
Did they? They did. They did. Because some of my favorite albums, they will be added to my top 100 because it gets shuffled. But yeah.
Before we get into this, can we talk about one more thing?
What's up?
So Lil Kim talked to Biggie, and I don't know if you guys heard about that. So the Hollywood Medium,
okay,
showing E.
I was about to say, what the fuck is happening?
She called him. You thought she called him? You thought she got a phone card? She got a phone card to heaven.
Like, phone cards?
They got phone cards for heaven.
Oh God,
that's the name of this episode. They got phone cards.
They got phone cards. They got phone cards in heaven. Yeah.
She called that nigga and ran out of time.
Oh God, she ain't get enough minutes. How much is that? How much would that cost? Like, what part of your soul would you have?
What hobby store would you get that from? What hobby store would you buy your heaven phone card from?
Would it be like the dingiest one or would it be like the better one? I feel like if in order to get like a heaven phone card, it has to be the ones that that don't stink.
They have good bacon, quality. Egg, and cheeses.
Yeah, you would get the food from there,
but you can't if they got seaweed chips in there. Like that's not the one you want.
No.
Yeah,
like they still sell dollar hoagies.
No gourmet shit.
Yeah, like you could trust their dollar hoagies type of thing.
Chopped cheese. And why are we talking about chopped cheeses?
I don't know nothing about no goddamn chopped cheese. I am from Philadelphia. I have stayed in Philadelphia all my life. I ain't lingered nowhere. I ain't been nowhere. Dang, I'm such a hood rat. I'm cultured,
shout out to
but not that.
I do watch the Hollywood Medium. It's interesting. He had a bunch of people on there.
I don't like that type of stuff. Like, leave dead people alone.
Yo.
Like, just pray and hope.
He talked to Bobby Brown, and then
he talked to who? Bobby Brown.
He talked to Bobby Brown, and then
he
connected with Whitney. He connected with Whitney.
Okay, I'm about to say Bobby Brown is not dead.
Bobby Brown did fuck a ghost. Remember that special that Bobby Brown had? Like, it was like last year or whatever, and he was telling homegirl that he had sex with a ghost.
Can I let y'all know something? I'm not here for Kelly shenanigans on her random thoughts.
I didn't say this. I'm not making this up.
Bobby Brown fucking a ghost. Okay.
He had sex with a ghost.
How do you? I don't want to. You masturbated.
Yo, Bobby Brown is the man.
He fucked a ghost.
How many people you know? You ain't never smashed a ghost.
You ain't never smashed a ghost.
I ain't never seen you and a ghost in the same place.
I ain't never seen you and a ghost in the same place. But ahead. Where were you going off of what shenanigans about the Hollywood medium talking to Biggie? What was talking about? How he misses Coochie sweaters? Is there an unlimited amount of Coochie sweaters in heaven? Did she ask him that?
Yeah, I wish so. Because I know him and ASAP Yams are like rocking the shit out of some Coochie sweaters in heaven right now.
Do they have air conditioning in heaven?
I mean, it's in the sky, so I don't think.
I'm only saying that because if Biggie's out here rocking on Coochie sweaters, you know, he was a big fellow.
It's whatever temperature you want it to be.
I'm sure. Okay. All right. Continue.
All right, so Hollywood Medium is a pretty neat. I'm gonna call it neat. It's a neat show with this 21-year-old kid named Tyler Henry. And
he's a child.
Yeah, he's a child.
I've been through more life than you. Let me not say that because you know God gives people all types of gifts. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I have the power to.
Jesus loves the little children.
I have the power to know.
He especially loves Tyler because he gave him a gift. So. Tyler sat down with Lil Kim, and he connected to someone. He always says someone. He doesn't address anyone by name. And then he leaves it up to the other person to be like, yeah, I know that's who this is. Or they're like, you know what? For instance, just like the Bobby Brown episode. He was like, my wife passed away. My daughter passed away. My wife was Whitney Houston. My daughter was Bobby Christina Brown. You have to provide that information. He can't provide that information because he's just getting... the spirit coming through to him. And then he like writes stuff down and he like sits there and goes, like they're literally fucking talking to him. Like it's fucking crazy. So he had someone coming through saying that they were like proud of a project that's happening and they like want her to persevere and stuff like that. And like, you are my soulmate. And like, I'm like, don't tell Lil Kim that because this is a sensitive subject. Is he really coming through saying like, oh, that was my soulmate and this and the third? He said he kept getting soulmate.
Oh, so, poor Faith.
Right. So I'm like, I don't think. First of all, don't pipe Lil Kim up because Lil Kim loves Biggie.
Yeah, like
that's they both had like a mutual love, and I'm a firm believer that you can love more than one person at one time. But I think you can love more than one person.
I think it's possible, but I don't like the idea because I'm selfish. So
true. No one likes the idea, and no one likes the harsh reality of it. But I feel like it's an actual thing that people go through. So the thing on everyone else's mind is, how come you're not coming through to help us solve your murder? So you're telling Lil Kim that she's your soulmate and this and the third, but we still don't know who shot you. No,
that was the first thing I said. It was that nigga. It was that bitch.
I know, right? Pulled up this night.
How is it that it's been 35
we left the Soul Train party. This happened. They were leaving a Soul Train party.
But how is it that it's been like 55 years and we still don't know who killed Biggie and Tupac?
I mean, there's a lot of documentaries about it, and I don't want to go too in-depth with it because I can sit there and talk about it all day. But I feel like people know who did it, but no one really wants to put the stamp on, yeah, that happened. So it's just up for debate. Biggie and Tupac is a really good documentary about it. Really good documentary about it. Just do your Googles. There's like so many resources about this subject. You can YouTube it if you really want to learn more about it. But it's interesting.
I learned all of my pop culture stuff from you, so whatever you tell me, I am naive enough to believe you at this point.
So the GOAT, Lil Kim, talked to the other GOAT, the Notorious B.I.G.
Shout out to Biggie, yo.
It will be on E sometime soon if you want to take a peek at that episode.
I'm not going to watch that. Cause
I mean, the Hollywood medium is all right. I just like when people like get some type of closure with things.
I understand that, but like, okay, so I thought about going to a medium, but I don't like opening up those doors because I'm an anxious person. I'm very much in my head. I'm very much like, oh shit, now I'm gonna be thinking about this all the time, like type of thing. And I'm always gonna think you're with me. And even though I know you're with me, that that blissful ignorance is still there.
Right.
So now that it's been confirmed, like, yo, like, you're here, I'm like, yo, you're here. Like, and plus my door be slamming. I live by myself. My door be slamming by itself. I don't got time. I'm really thinking
Black
that.
folk don't really get into spirits like that. It's something that we acknowledge.
Yeah.
But we don't really like, you know, you're like,
yeah, we'll play that.
You know.
That's like because black people try not to be curious because curiosity always killed the cat.
Correct.
So it's very rare that you find a black person, you know, going
on some
to
type
the
of
depths
quest
of the ocean
to discover something.
Like,
no, especially
unless if we can make it.
Most of us don't even fuck with animals, so we're not even going. Like, we can't even deal with a possum.
If it's something that we can't
like,
control,
what?
like if it's something that's completely that's out of our control, and like, you know, we now have to like immerse ourselves into the elements and stuff like that. I feel like we don't be with it. I mean, shout out to those who do, but you know,
listen, shout out to all the wholesome white folk that have discovered most of these things,
and some of those wholesome black folk, the few
who discover things like that. I'm not talking about inventing things.
Yeah,
I'm talking about discovering
going to the Amazon,
things. Yeah,
and discovering the cure for fucking, you know, gonorrhea.
Because we just
that's a thing.
I'm not.
I'm not going to.
And I'm interested in reading about all that stuff. So curious. Just run me the facts.
Right.
And that's it. I don't have the time to just be stumbling upon some animal that you haven't seen in 80 years. Oh, yeah, they discovered a monkey with a bob. This monkey has like a bob.
How? What?
Since we were talking about discovering things. So there was a monkey that they haven't seen in 80 years. So they found it. They thought it was extinct. They found it, and this monkey has the freshest bob you've ever seen in your life.
He cuts it himself?
I don't know, like some soft Sheen Carson type shit. Like, it's just, like, you know how, like, Michelle Obama has her hair laid?
Yeah.
Like, this monkey has her hair laid. I've never seen hair this laid.
Okay.
For real.
Shout out to that monkey.
Not comparing the goat Michelle Obama to an animal.
No.
But hair-wise,
she slays.
She slays. Michelle Obama. No one's hair is laid like Michelle Obama's hair. We'll
never get that back.
No one. We ain't never gonna get that back.
We'll never get that back.
But yeah, they discovered a monkey with a bob. He looks like a beetle. It's really cute. Not a beetle like the animal, but a beetle like Paul McCartney now.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Shout out to their bobs too. Their hair were laid. Their hair was laid.
Ringo Starr had an album come out.
Today?
No, like recently.
Yo, the only person I know that likes Ringo Starr is like Marge Simpson.
My friend Keisha likes Ringo Starr.
Really? Ringo's the cool one. I think Ringo's super cool.
I thought he was like the only alive one, except for Paul McCartney.
Right.
Aren't the rest of them dead?
Right. Yeah. Why you say push me to the edge? I said that. Problematic. I just said like 3 problematic things. Yeah. Ringo Starr and Paul McCartney are the only 2 ones that are alive.
Well, Ringo Starr is still out here popping out albums, so if y'all want to listen to that, go ahead. It's on Spotify.
And speaking of albums, we had some hot albums. That's what we were about to talk about before we got into Lil Kim and her close encounter of the third kind.
The hottest albums.
Not even the hottest, just the latest.
No,
releases.
there was some hot shit coming out. There was some hot shit happening. So let's not pretend like we wasn't singing. Well, I was singing drunk. Not actually drinking. I don't drink. But Thundercat's album came out. That was fucking amazing. Top to bottom almost. Okay, so fun fact about me. I usually can't listen to a full album unless like it's like I'm trying to think of the last full album I listened to over and over again. Let's not get into that. I can't think of that right now. Either way. Damn came out. That was dope. SZA's album came out. Control was awesome. Control was a
fantastic album.
Control
that was
really
worth the wait.
Yeah,
that was
Control
definitely
was
worth
really
the wait.
What else came out?
Uzi just dropped the album. Did you listen to it?
I listened to one song because of Pharrell. Neon Guts.
And I got a colorful aura like I got neon guts.
That's the only song that I listened to. That's the only song that I chose to listen to. That's the only song that I will be listening to because Lil Uzi Vert is I think I'm at a point where I'm too old for that shit. Like this new wave of hip hop. I'm tired. Like it's for y'all. By y'all, I mean all the people who like it. Yes, I'm not going to say that Uzi don't have hits because I was definitely singing fucking. What was the song that he had? I'm like blanking out on music. What was his from that Lil Uzi versus the World? A song, any song.
You was right.
You were right. You was right. You was right. You was right. I was wrong. I was out here telling bitches, you was right and I was wrong.
Man, I should never ever took it.
But I don't. You know what though? I think I have issues with most rappers now because I like their mixtapes more than I like their actual albums.
Right.
21 Savage being one of those people.
It's the album.
It's the album came out. And I'll listen to Bank Account.
Finna run you down. Finna run you down.
I listen to.
I like that. I think I like that song. I think I like Bank Account.
Yeah, I like Bank Account.
I was saying that for confirmation. Like that's the joint, right? Yeah. I think I like Bank Account.
Yeah.
There was a couple joints I liked over there.
Yeah, it was okay, but let me not lie. I've never listened to a whole 25 Savage, 21 Savage project.
I never listened to a whole 25. I never listened to 25 Savages in my life.
Man, savageness.
I've never seen this many savages in one place.
I never see it, but 21 Savages in the same place.
Yo,
but yeah, I've never listened to a full project. You know what? I don't really listen to full projects unless I appreciate your artistry, and that's rare. Right. So that was like Kendrick Lamar. I was really excited about that. 444. Jay-Z's album.
Wonderful.
It's
probably
project.
One of my favorite Jay-Z projects to date.
Most definitely.
Honestly. No ID.
Did a damn good job on that.
It's just, I called that shit. I was like, No ID is like doing this. This is going to be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And I was not disappointed.
Family First, definitely my favorite joint from
Family Feud.
Family Feud. God damn it. I'm not doing well today when it comes to like names, places, or things.
You don't know about nothing.
I don't know shit about nothing.
You're not cultured.
I am cultured. That's why I'm here. Oh, am I the broke and you're the cultured?
Yeah, you just broke.
I'm
cultured.
Say no. But you broke too.
I'm a dash of both. A little from column A, a little from column B. Yeah, yo, 444 was like amazing.
Yeah.
La La Land is my shit. I mean, Moonlight is my shit.
La La Land.
It's called Moonlight.
Oh, yeah. I know
the play on the whole thing. Or whatever. Yeah. Moonlight's my shit. Smile is my shit. That Stevie Wonder sample is everything.
444. The actual the name.
The Lemonade Answer.
The Lemonade Answer.
Beyonce delivered the first shot, pop, pop, and he came through with the answer.
He came through with the answer.
And it was dope.
So, even though it's not a comparison, but we will compare it. Lemonator 444.
444. You didn't have to pay the. I didn't. So, never mind. I don't need the Beehive coming out to get me tonight. I just don't.
Let's not. But yeah, no. I'm gonna.
There's already like 5 things we done said today that people are gonna be like, Kelly, I can't believe, and you don't know about anything,
you don't know
and
nothing
I can't
about
believe
nothing.
you would make those remarks, and I am saddened, and you have poor taste in this, and blah blah blah.
No, I think people know. I think the people who are listening to this gonna understand that you have controversial opinions.
Controversial, but it's all love.
It's all love.
I don't hate shit.
It's all for the artistry. Niggas out here be going out for their faves because I say faves.
Yeah.
And not for the work. Because if who's my favorite? If Pharrell, listen.
Pharrell has made bad albums.
Pharrell has made bad albums, okay? And I'm a Pharrell stan.
But that nigga is the GOAT when it comes down to this production shit.
Yeah, when it comes down to this production shit, he's
one of the GOATs. Because all the hip hop is, what about Premier?
DJ Premier.
What about blah, blah, blah? What about this? What about that? And I'm like, okay, we understand. But like, Pharrell, definitely top tier producer.
Yes.
Top tier.
He's my number one ultimate. And I think that, my opinion might be a little bit, and the only reason that Kanye West is not my number 2 is because I know that Kanye West, his best beats comes with a team.
Yeah.
But Tyler Creator, definitely second favorite, but solely because, he's just a child of the Neptunes and Pharrell,
right. He's a student of that.
He's a student of that, yeah.
And he's like really a student. Like you can quiz him on anything Pharrell and he would know. Like if you ever watch an interview with him, like he pulls out all that shit out his ass.
Same.
So
not really,
it's
but
amazing.
Almost.
Like to the extent
he's
of
in
him,
love with Pharrell.
Yeah, I've never seen
him.
someone do it. He really inspired him.
Yeah.
He's the guy that cried when he saw him perform at the carnival when he was there that year.
I cried when I saw Pharrell.
I would cry too. I mean, that's like your hero perform. Like if I see
Kanye,
okay, so can we talk about it? So we went to the Roots picnic
The best experience of my entire life. In my 27 years, I've never seen or experienced no shit like this. So it was fantastic beyond words. Thundercat, if you guys don't know of Thundercat, he came out with an album. He has a couple of albums, but his most recent project is Drunk. So great. If you like barefoot music, you would like fucking Thundercat. And he's not one of those artists where it's just like, you know, like this, it's not moody, it's very like energetic, it's very like colorful, it's very like it's Thundercat, you know, and by the name and the album is called Drunk. If you see the album cover, you'll be like, oh my God, it's on some weird shit. But when I say this man is fucking amazing, like, so yeah. So anyway, yeah. So at the Roots Picnic, saw Thundercat. He was fucking phenomenal. Jadakiss. Was it Jadakiss?
No, Jadakiss wasn't there.
Who?
Jeezy
and Jadakiss are the same person to me.
No,
so
they're
fuck
not.
Them. They are. They're the same person to me.
Don't do that.
Yep, I did it.
You're gonna get dragged.
I am.
Yo.
The internet can come for me. I don't
That's
care.
Wild. The
internet's I don't know real hip hop.
Yo, the internet's gonna come for us like 5 times. That's okay. I just want y'all to listen to this.
I argue with people on the internet all the time. I don't do nothing besides sit in my house and play Farmville and go to work. So
real rap. Jeezy was there.
Jeezy, yeah, him. The snowman.
Solange was there.
Okay, so I have feelings about Solange. I love her performance, but much like Beyonce, because it's been perfected, because it's been performed and perfected and performed, perfected, practice, perform, perfected, you know, the 3 important P's of performing, perform, perfect, practice, all of those things, you know. I've seen it. Like if I've been to a Solange concert, if I watched her Instagram, you know, right. Like the atmosphere doesn't really change. Like it just feels good because you're surrounded by a bunch of people who feel the same energy as you. But the performance in itself was like, okay, like I expect this from Solange. Right. Whereas the God, Pharrell, just pulled out his hits after hit. And he was, first of all, second of all, and third of all, it was NERD backed by the Roots. For all of you who are, you know, NERD fans, you should understand how important that is. I'm getting close to the mic and I'm talking to you intimately because I need you to feel it. I need you to feel it in your body. I'm talking like it's just me and you guys. Listen. But yeah. That the Roots Picnic was so great. Just seeing them perform songs that, you know, I used to dream about seeing them perform because, you know, I didn't think that NERD was going to ever perform again. They haven't performed together since, 2007, 8?
Probably.
Like around that time, maybe even earlier because their last album.
Lying. Don't quote us on that, but the last time I actually heard of them performing together, I
believe they nothing.
Performed.
And I don't know. And I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did any
Nori song.
No. The album Nothing.
What you trying to
that was their last album together. Nothing.
Speaking of which, she brought out Nori
in 2010. I don't think they performed Nothing though. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, speaking of Noriega, he was drunk.
He clarified that on this week's Drink Champs too.
He did.
He said he wasn't drunk. He just couldn't keep up with the fucking band. Or he said
that nigga was drunk. Get the fuck out of here. He seemed a little
drunk, but you know, he said he was kind of like, you know, getting mixed up with his words because he couldn't keep up with the band, and performing with a live band. There's something different. But then, speaking of Jadakiss was actually there on that episode, and Jadakiss was like, yeah, it's a little different when you perform with a live band.
Jadakiss was chilling though.
Who was also on that episode, was just like, yeah, it's different.
I agree, but Beyonce does it all the time. So no
Beyonce's
no
like
excuses.
a singer and she's trained to do that stuff. Like rappers are a little bit different. It takes skill to like just pull that off.
Pharrell did it.
He does, but Pharrell's just a different type of entity. Like
Kanye West does it.
Kanye's different too. Kanye does it with a whole damn orchestra. So
there's no excuse. Noriega was drunk.
There's no excuse, but if you're not the type of guy who needs that type of situation going on behind you, all you need is a DJ and a mic. It's a little bit different for you. It's a little bit off-putting. So, and I think he said he didn't practice or whatever too. So
he was drunk.
It is what it is. But
allegedly, I'm sorry. Let me not.
He brought out a lot of people. He brought out Shay. He brought out SWV, which was amazing. I almost cried during that moment.
You should have cried. I was crying.
I should have cried. Tyler was there.
Yes. I cried when I saw Tyler. Y'all understand how I feel. Y'all won't get it. Whatever.
He brought out Pusha T. He brought out like a lot of people.
Speaking of Pusha T.
Speaking of Tyler, he also released a phenomenal album.
Listen, Okay,
Scumfuck
fucking
Flower Boy.
Scumfuck Flower Boy. The name is off-putting. I know that they shortened it to Flower Boy to make people want to buy it, but that album, production, everything, the visuals, everything is really, really good.
Especially since he produced it in its entirety by himself.
You need to listen to Boredom. Listen to Boredom. If you don't like Tyler Creator by the end of Boredom, you're bored.
Just listen
You're
to
boring.
Album. Just listen to the album in sequence. It goes pretty quick.
Boredom
is definitely a good song.
Boredom. When the flower blooms
is good.
Forward is really good. I like all of the songs, including Potholes, because I don't like skipping songs on an album. I like listening to from top to bottom. I'll only ever stop at Call me 911. Yeah, I'll stop there sometimes, but the album is really good. The album is solid. It'll make you more of a Tyler fan if you weren't already.
Ain't Got Time is also a good song.
Ain't Got Time is really good.
Which he was trying to give to Kanye West and Nicki Minaj, but they both declined. And I was like, Nicki would be perfect.
Nicki would be perfect on Ain't Got Time.
That's right. It's
a very animated song. Yeah, she would have went off. She could have went off on that.
She could have went off. I'm kind of disappointed that she didn't go for that
because she's being whack and she's being weird too.
I'm kind of disappointed. I have faith in Nicki that she's gonna come through. Give us a couple hits or whatever.
One day she will. Not right now.
Hopefully she does.
Hopefully she does. She still has time. We haven't given up on her. We haven't given up on her.
I don't know about everyone. I haven't. Even
I haven't. Yeah.
I haven't given up on her.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, hopefully she licks her wounds and just comes through and gives us some good stuff.
Any other good
Action
albums?
Bronson. I didn't listen to it yet, but Mr. Wonderful was great. And
Mr. Wonderful was good.
The previous Blue Chips were good too. So
I listened to that.
Blue Chip 7000.
I think I need to start listening to more music, especially if we're going to be very music focused.
Yeah.
I should, open my ears and not be so intolerant of the bullshit that comes out. I'll work on that.
Everyone keeps telling me to listen to Brockhampton too.
Who?
Brockhampton. Apparently it's some type of boy band.
I don't know what that is.
But they're not a boy band, and I think they have a TV show from what I've heard so far. A lot of people who I respect are saying that they have a good album. So I will give it a chance. I've heard of them. I've just never listened to their material.
Okay.
So I definitely will give them a chance.
Okay.
I'll be around listening to that sometime. A$AP Mob released Cozy Tapes too. Too cozy. And Cozy Tapes Volume 1 was pretty good. I mean, it had telephone calls on it.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only song I listen to.
The Mob as a collective, I don't know how people receive them when they come together and make a body of work like that.
Mm-hmm.
But individually, they're all received very well.
Mm-hmm.
And just as a unit, as far as in fashion circles and stuff like that, yeah, they're the kings of the shit right now. Especially my homie, my love, Fergie Ferg. A$AP Ferg.
No, it's not her homie. She want this nigga to be her boyfriend so bad. This is the love of her life. Yes,
I think he's one of the dopest people I've ever seen in my life. He just embodies the culture so much, and he's really bringing back that style that everyone wanted from the 90s. He embodies the 90s. And everything that's good about that era, especially because of his upbringing. His father was the gentleman that designed the Bad Boy logo. And he was just known around Harlem. He was a designer, kind of like Dapper Dan or whatever, but he did mainly T-shirts and other artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And just being around all that gives him some type of advantage. So he brings that into his music. He released a mixtape too. And I feel it should gain a lot of traction, but I don't know if it is.
Mm-hmm.
From most of the reviews I've heard, people are saying it's not that great. But there are a couple joints on there.
Are you talking about Still Striving?
Yeah, I'm talking about Still Striving.
Oh, okay. I only listen to East Coast and the East Coast remix, but I don't like the East Coast remix. So
Still Striving, there's a couple joints. Ferg Forever was another mixtape that he released a couple years back, 2015. That was okay. There were a couple joints on there. But his albums, Trap Lord, and the other, what's the name? Damn, I forgot the fucking other one. I feel I don't want to everything has Prospering in it, so I don't want to mix it up with the other one. So hold on.
But A$AP Ferg stuff?
Yeah,
I can go to it right now.
And I love him. So this is the fact that this is escaping me.
Don't be sad.
It's pissing me off.
Kelly.
Always Striving Posture. It is called A$AP. So I was about to say that, but I didn't want to be wrong. So Always Striving Posture was also good. And I feel like people don't give those albums enough credit because the way he pulled older artists in to make them current or be on a current platform was amazing. Like on his first album, he had Bone Thugs and Harmony. He had Onyx. He had Cypress Hill. Like, the shit was fucking amazing. On Always Sharp and Process, he had Missy Elliott. And I believe that was before she dropped Where They From and I'm Better. It was. So he had Missy Elliott. He had Chuck D. He had his own grandmother, like, reciting poetry on the album. Shit, it was crazy. And, like, for him to, like, dig in the crates and bring up artists like that, especially him being so young, like, we're the same age, shows an extensive knowledge of the culture and how much one appreciates something like that. So I feel like they need to give him his flowers. And he's also an amazing designer. He went to school for it. So, I mean, Rocky's more of the wear it type. He's more of the design it type. So, but, yeah, shout out to the whole ASAP mob, especially Ferg, man. I think he's just extremely dope. He has a shoe coming out, another Adidas skateboarding shoe coming out September 1st. So I'm gonna see if I can cop that joint. Looks pretty dope. His shoes are just kind of flat, so to the ground. I mean, and I have a fat ass foot, so I don't know. But because I have the original Trap Lord collab with Adidas, so they kind of hurt my feet, but I like them. And for that price, as much detail as he puts in the shoe is definitely worth your money. So definitely cop up. That's dope.
You just went on this whole thing about ASAP Ferg.
He's dope. I love the whole mob.
No, I don't. No, I'm not saying that. I don't know nothing about sneakers. I don't know nothing about hip hop.
I think they're dope. I just admire their.
Must be in my room crying.
Right. I think the whole mob is dope. I just admire their whole come up. Yeah. So it's dope.
So what's next?
Yeah, it is what it is. So speaking of albums, I know a lot of artists I call it the Beyonce effect. Drop an album, see what it does. Now, a lot of artists are doing that, but I see artists going on more and more of some type of promo run. Now, do you think, personally, artists should go on a promo run, or do you think they should just drop it and see what the internet does with it?
The only reason I'm interested in promo runs is because I like to know more about the artist, and I like to know about, their project. But is it necessary? No. Like, I can just listen to your project. For real. I think it's more, they're doing it for the promotion there. But when you see, because media is so accessible now, we see the same shit on the same shit. Like, if I see Lil Uzi Vert, I'm gonna see him on Complex. I'm gonna see him on The Breakfast Club. I'm gonna see him on, the same media outlets. Right. And they're having the same conversations. So because of that, and solely because of that, I don't think it's necessary, because I'm tired of hearing niggas talk about the same shit. Versus, us just getting the project, or, before when you couldn't do promo runs, you kind of just, let it happen. Like Beyonce effect, I guess. But it wasn't the Beyonce effect before. It was just, we don't have no way to, like, talk to y'all except for going on this radio station real quick.
Right. So I kind of disagree with that. I think promo runs are kind of necessary, because I've never seen, when Beyonce released her self-titled album, I've never seen that happen in that manner. Like, I'm dropping an album and that shit's platinum like the fucking next day. And I think that's because of how much clout Beyonce has.
Yeah.
Like, she's probably she is the greatest entertainer alive. Yeah, she is.
I'm not saying that promotion isn't necessary. I'm saying, like, artists doing the same shit on the same shows. Like, one of the reasons I like Hot Ones, because they're eating hot wings and they ask some random fire questions, things like that, where it's just like making it creative. Whereas, we're just sitting here talking to the artists about their album again and again. So, but yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. And I kind of, even if they're on a promo run and they're talking to different people, I like to see the dynamic they have with those different people.
Yeah.
Like, certain people are more comfortable with others.
Yeah.
Like, if they go on Hot 97, they may be more comfortable with Ebro Rosenberg and Laura Stiles. If they go on a Breakfast Club, they might withhold some information because they don't know how Charlamagne, Envy, and Ye are going to react to things, just as an example. And then, like, not the lesser, because These Is a Mirror are hot, but people go on These Is a Mirror to promote their stuff. Puff Daddy was on These Is a Mirror, and Puffy's Puffy. Like, you would think he'll be able to drop something and people would just run to it. He did a really good fucking promo run. So I think it's necessary just so we can get, like, reacquainted with the artist, because people were waiting for Control, but do people really know who SZA is?
Yeah.
That are not her fans? Like, I'm aware of SZA. If you're a music buff, you're aware of SZA. But I appreciated the fact that she was on everything, did in stores and all that, just to let her fans know, like, hey, I'm here. A tour is probably going to come with this.
So you think
blah,
of
blah,
it as a connection, as
you got to connect with your fans.
To connect with your fans.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying,
because it's stuff going on with you. And how do I know what's going on? I don't need to know all your personal.
All right.
But I just want to know about the process of you making this album and how much the love and dedication you put into it and how much you really want your fans to hear this. Like, I'm not talking about, like, who you dating and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just want to hear about the art. I just want to hear about the other projects you're going to release soon.
Yeah.
Like, do you have clothing coming out? Do you have some other type of collab with some other form of media coming out? Are you getting your own show? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? So, I think promo runs are more effective than people give them credit for.
I see what you're saying.
Like, I feel like people are relying on hype. Like, since we loved your first album, we're anticipating your next album. We're on edge. That's how I feel about Love's Rage too, because Uzi released Love's Rage, so people were on the edge of their seat waiting for Love's Rage 2. And I mean, I haven't heard the reviews of it yet. I've listened to some of it. So far, it's only like 2 joints that I'm really like, I'm really bopping my head to, but it's not better than Love's Rage, and I can say that right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the anticipation was killing us so much and we're going to be disappointed, or people are going to be pleasantly surprised and love this album. Well, wait. We can talk about it on another episode.
Okay.
So,
all right. I like that. I don't think it's going to be exciting, though. Nobody care. I mean, it's not that nobody care, but, you know, it's not good. Shout out to Uzi. You have your run, but, you know, I don't think that these new age rappers are going to make it. They don't have longevity, you know. You have to have some sort of substance. Even with J. Cole, like the people like J. Cole who don't, you know, who are not out here, you know, doing a lot, you know, like doing promo runs or really being out here like that, even putting out a lot of music. But when we hear about a J. Cole project, there's a little bit of excitement, a little bit of anticipation, because we know it's going to be good.
And he doesn't oversaturate.
And it doesn't oversaturate the market.
The Kendricks and the Jay-Z's.
Yeah.
And like the Beyonce's.
Yeah.
And all those, like even A$AP Rocky, like Allah was amazing, but we haven't heard an A$AP Rocky project outside of the project that he's done with the Mob in a minute. Yeah. So people are kind of antsy waiting for that. Yeah. And I can't wait to hear it because so far so good. Rocky hasn't really released a bad project. Yeah. On his own. So true. It is what it is. But I feel like people shouldn't just wait on that anticipation. I feel like you should give us a little bit of something. Okay. Just let us know that you're like around, I'm working on something. We're fucking satisfied. Yeah. Feel me? All right. Word up, man. You ready? I'm ready. For Conflict Hour? Ooh, are you? I'm ready. Are you ready to get into this? Okay. So every week, because I in particular like to debate. We're going to have a random debate hour. It will be a lighthearted debate that might get intense, but, you know, just random stuff that Kelly and I disagree on. I'll come up with a topic. It will be a surprise. And then we'll just have happy or angry banter about it. Mostly angry because her opinions are trash most time. Your opinions are trash. All right, whatever. All right, so this is debate of the week. All right. Best pizza franchise. Now we're talking about franchises. Franchise. Like, we're not talking about the random pizza place up the street from your mama's house, up the street from your house, up the street from your grandma's house, up the street from your daddy's house. Don't give a fuck about that. No. We don't give a fuck about your childhood memories. No old Italian lady is in the back making this pizza. No. We're talking about Straight they have a systematic method of making their pizza. It could be made by a machine. We're talking about franchises. Franchises. Pizza I can go franchises. To any coast and find one of these motherfuckers. Right. So we have Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. That's it. I think that's it. We're not adding all like the CC's and shit. No. Just random piece of this is just the majors. The 4 heavy hitters. The 4 heavy hitters. You know. My number one, is Papa John's, and I'm only gonna say my top and my bottom. My bottom is I want to say Little Caesars is my bottom, but I think it's equal to Pizza Hut because I would put Domino's over Pizza Hut. Real shit. You're fucking disgusting.
Let's go.
It's gross. All right, so my number one is Pizza Hut. Why? Because Pizza Hut is the culture. The culture of pizza franchises.
So let me ask you this question, and I need you to be honest with me.
Bet.
When is the last time you had good Pizza Hut pizza?
The last time I had good...
That you had delicious Pizza Hut pizza.
I haven't had anything. I haven't had any delicious fast food.
Oh my
outside
God.
of Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah,
like 97.
Exactly. All right. Exactly.
So,
right. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh my God, so early because that's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, but that's because the absence of trans fat, and I always blame it on that shit. And I don't give a fuck who argues that. I feel like since the absence of trans fat, things have gone downhill.
Yes.
But honestly, I've had good Pizza Hut. I don't eat it that often, so I would say like last year I've had good Pizza Hut.
So this is where it gets funky. It gets a little complicated because if we're talking about pizza franchises, right? And we're talking about just franchise. So we're talking about pizza franchises. I'm talking about franchises. If I'm thinking about, all right, I want a good franchise meal.
I want a good franchise. I want some quick and easy.
I want something quick, some quick and easy ass pizza or whatever. I'll usually do pizza because pizza you can get a whole box by yourself. Pizza is that thing where you're like you can eat it by yourself and you won't be ashamed. You know, you can be gluttonous and it won't be a problem. I will do that with Papa John's at least once a week, not because I thoroughly enjoy pizza, because I thoroughly enjoy Papa John's pizza.
Why?
Because it's delicious.
It's disgusting.
And I like the bread. All right, it is very bready.
Like bread.
I like bread.
So you're telling me you like Wonder Bread?
The fuck
with sauce and pepperoni?
You're fucking no. With that pot and pan pizza.
Yo, Papa John's is not good. If they forget the garlic sauce out your box,
that's not true because I didn't even eat it with garlic sauce for the first couple of years I started eating it.
Yo, that shit's trash.
You're trash.
They put a jalapeno
every time I had. So the last time I had Pizza Hut, I didn't eat it. I took one bite and I was like, I can't eat this. I'm okay. Like, when's the last time you did that to Papa John's? Never.
I eat whatever's put in front of my face most of the time. If I'm hungry and it's free, I'll eat it. But I won't go out and buy Papa John's. But what I'm saying to you is that Pizza Hut is disgusting. Pizza Hut's not disgusting.
Pizza Hut is disgusting.
Pizza Hut's delicious. It's the goat.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's the goat of fucking pizza franchise.
It's only the goat because that's all we had back in the day, and that's kind of all we have now. Well, I have options. We
had Domino's back in the day. We had Little Caesars back in the day.
And nobody was going to Domino's or Little Caesars.
People were.
I've never gone to Domino's for pizza. I've only ever gone to them for like sandwiches and shit.
I've never gone to Papa John's for pizza. Ever.
Like, my nigga.
There are no Papa John's. Like, every time they have a Papa John's in the corner, they shut that shut down.
No, that's not true.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, no, it's not. Because that one on 40th Street been there for years.
That's it. Because every other Papa John's, they shut those shits down.
And the one downtown on 22nd Street.
They closed that down a long time ago. Now you salty.
Where is their Pizza Hut? They only have Pizza Hut Express or Pizza Hut Taco Bell. Papa John's don't have to do all that. They don't have to combine with someone else to save itself.
Because why would you combine with something else and your collaboration is going to be trash? Because you're trash.
That's not true.
That's the thing.
When's the last time you ate Pizza Hut?
Probably like last year sometime.
Last year. When's the last time I ate Papa John's?
Because you love it.
A week ago.
You just have poor taste in pizza.
I don't have poor taste in pizza. I don't have poor taste in
franchise
pizza. I don't have poor taste in franchise pizza. What I'm trying to tell you is by the fact that I eat or just with the fact that I eat Papa John's.
No, I'm lying. Actually, I had Pizza Hut a couple months ago.
A couple of months ago. Like I said, I had Papa John's 2 days ago. What are you saying right now? I will get
that
Papa
doesn't
John's
make it better than Pizza Hut.
I will get Papa John's next week. You
ago.
won't get Pizza Hut next week because you don't like
I will
Pizza
get Pizza Hut next week. I do like Pizza Hut.
I've never seen you.
Does Papa John's even have breadsticks?
Yes.
I ain't never seen Papa John's pizza and breadsticks in the same place.
Oh my goodness. I will go in their menu right. Let me get the fucking menu.
Don't show me the menu because I'm not going to get those crusty ass breadsticks.
No, because they have good marinara sauce too. All their sauces are great.
No.
Where is
No. Pizza Hut's breadsticks are amazing.
I never said that Pizza Hut's.
Okay,
no, I understand that Pizza Hut's breadsticks are amazing. Pizza Hut's pizza
is
what they're known for. Their pizza.
They're pan pizza because they have pan pizza.
Their pan pizzas is nasty.
They're delicious.
They don't have crust, and the only kind of crust you get is stuffed crust.
No, it's not. You can get without stuffed crust.
You can get regular crust.
That stuffed crust shit.
Because stuffed crust.
I'm not a real big cheese eater either. But I like.
All right,
like to that extent to put it in my crust.
But where is the crust in the Pizza Hut pizza? Where is it?
on the end of the slice of
that
pizza.
crunchy ass piece of burntness. You're crazy.
Papa John's pizza don't even taste good.
I'm about to look up. Yes, it do. What are you saying right now? You're crazy. Yes, it does. It tastes delicious.
It's disgusting.
Yo, Papa John's pizza is so good when it's warm up. No, it's not.
It's so bland.
And it has enough sauce. The sauce to fucking bread to fucking cheese ratio is just right. What are you saying right now?
No. It's not just right.
Yes, it is. You know what? The last time I had Pizza Hut, like I said, the last time I had Pizza Hut, it was nasty. It was nasty to the point where I couldn't eat it. I can't tolerate stuff that I can't tolerate it. You could tolerate Pizza Hut. I mean, you could tolerate Papa John's. I'm getting hyped right now.
Do children have stories of family members taking them to Papa John's
because Papa John's didn't exist back
and
then.
having a nice meal?
Oh my God! I'm about to give you the
Papa John's. No. Want to know why? Because Papa John's only has a lobby. Because you are ashamed of standing there.
I did have a party at Pizza Hut back in the day.
Right. Who the fuck had a party at Papa John's? Nobody.
You can't have a party at Papa John's. There's no need. Eat your shit at home. They have a seating area where you can sit there to eat your shit quickly. They're not trying to build an atmosphere.
I haven't seen a sit-in Pizza Hut in years.
Right.
But sit-in Pizza Huts were
Papa
the shit
John's
in the
is an
90s.
American restaurant franchise company, and it's the third largest takeout and pizza delivery chain. Where's
third largest?
The third. All right, but where's Pizza Hut?
Probably number one.
No, it's not.
Probably.
If it's number one,
you gonna be mad because Papa John's is trash. And you real mad that Papa John's is trash. Yes, and I hope everyone listens to this and.
Oh my God! It don't even have all the hype stuff that Papa John's had. Pizza Hut is an American restaurant
because they need to talk themselves up because their pizza's nasty. Like you have to.
That's not true.
We have 3 billion.
The company is known for its Italian American cuisine, including pizza and pasta, as well as side dishes and desserts. Pizza has over 15,000 locations worldwide. 15,000 is a subsidiary of Yum brand. So in the world's largest. So nowhere in here does it say that it's the biggest pizza franchise company. Because it's not.
Because the name speaks for itself.
Because Papa John's took over that spot.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No,
okay,
it didn't.
so I'm going to give y'all my social media right now. At me at I Heart Hood Rats, all lowercase, at Instagram because or hit me up on Facebook if y'all know me. I'm not gonna give y'all my Facebook because that's weird. My family be on there, and I don't want y'all. But yeah, I want to know what y'all feel like. I really need to know like how y'all feel about this pizza thing because I think that if you like Pizza Hut, your opinions are trash, and I need you to explain to me why your opinions aren't trash. Because you remember that pizza being so good in 1996, you can't let it go.
Pizza Hut is where everybody deadbeat ass dad take them on the weekend and have a little.
Well, I didn't have a deadbeat ass dad. I didn't have a dad to take me to Pizza Hut, so maybe I didn't have those same. But
a lot of people, every time I hear a story about Pizza Hut,
it's about somebody's dad.
It's about somebody's dad. Yeah, like somebody's dad took them there to either tell them some terrible news. Or they had they had some custody shit and they took them there on their weekend.
There we go. That's what Pizza Hut is. Pizza Hut is the place where you go to tell your children.
Want to know why? Because you have to ease that pain with a wonderful slice of pizza.
That's not true. Because they want to make it worse.
Pizza Hut's delicious.
They're like, let me make your situation worse by giving you this terrible ass fucking pizza.
My nigga. Pizza Hut's delicious. You need to hop on board.
I think I won.
You need to hop on that.
I think I had a lot more points, including the fact that it was a third.
Because those points are terrible.
Largest pizza?
When your work doesn't speak for itself, you have to have points.
Caesars, I'm gonna punch you in the face. What's the
Little Caesars made an incredible fucking comeback too.
One pizza.
But to Mark's point earlier, Little Caesars is cheap and you can get like a lot of pizza. For like $10.
Don't want that shit.
Yo, Little Caesars actually
franchise pizza.
I think Domino's is number 2 to me. Papa John's is definitely last.
You're crazy. Yo, that's not true. That's not true. It's not true because I've never seen you get Little Caesars. You give me the hiccups. I've never seen
you giving me the hiccups. I'm so mad right now.
Real shit.
I'm boiling with anger.
Hold on. Oh no, I really got the hiccups. How if you hear me? Number 1. Slow slideshow. I don't need no goddamn slideshow. I just need a list. Why would people? Okay, To all of those people,
you're so mad that no one is giving you fantastic data about how good Papa John's is because that shit's lousy.
No, it's not.
With that nut ass lobby and that nut ass smiling guy on the box.
Oh no! Hold on. Dang. No, mate. Pizza Hut is number one. Damn. We're done. Oh,
I'm done. I'm done with you because I don't.
All right. Well, Pizza Hut is number one, but that's because it's been around for 96 years. So whatever. So good night.
Pizza.
Ain't nothing more to say.
Selena was about to grab her things. I'm tired of y'all.
I'm tired of this.
I'm tired of you niggas.
I have a headache now. I really do. All right, y'all. Thank you guys.
Yo, thank you for listening to us.
Yeah, we've been here for a while.
We've been here for a grip.
Yeah.
One more thing we would like to say to you guys is at the end of every podcast, we will have a playlist accompanying the podcast. You probably can find that playlist on Spotify for the time being. This week's playlist is called The Pilot, being as though this is the first episode.
Awesome. And also, shout out to Team Spaces once again.
Yes, shout out to
awesome.
Team
Thank you,
Spaces
Mark,
for
having us be here and hosting our broke-ass podcast.
And you can follow us on social media.
I am at I Heart Hood Rats. Yes, it is true. It is I Heart Hood Rats, all lowercase letters on Instagram.
And I'm on Instagram as the incomparable KD. That's the _incomparable _KD. You can also follow me on Facebook if you want to. It's Kelly Daly, but don't be coming over here with all that whack shit on my Facebook timeline. I got enough of that as is.
My Facebook timeline is positive, so don't come over here with the bullshit.
My Facebook timeline is Charlottesville. It's like half Charlottesville, half like Uzi dropped an album. That's what it was for like a week.
We see where we're at. But all right, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you for bearing with us, man. We appreciate y'all. See y'all next week.